We soon learn when communicating with someone who has experienced the loss of a loved one what we are not to mention. The loss is so deep that certain questions, phrases, and recollections immediately call the absent person to mind and cause great pain. For example, we are cautious around someone who has lost a child through violent means. For the very mention of children will cause a flood of past remembrances, stirred emotions, and immediate suffering. There is a phrase which, when mentioned by the believer, causes a much more widely encompassing reaction in God. A phrase often taken lightly, impossibly misunderstood by the speaker, but one which stirs God's compassion, love, loss, His gain, forgiveness, hopes, desires, and His pain. This one sacred phrase gives the speaker the benefit of all of God's goodness, fellowship, and constant care, His listening ear, and His loving heart. The phrase that does all of this is the blood of Jesus. When we ask in the blood of Jesus, all that is within God is stirred as He is reminded of His great love and oneness with His Son, the loss of His Son, judgment, and finally a new birth. Was this not the phrase that is most sacred of all? Should not the believer be careful when invoking it? Should we not expect great things that are asked in the blood of Jesus? This one phrase reminds God of the condition of His creatures, their failure, their sin, their self-centeredness, and their need of Him to do something. He remembers the sending of His Son, the crucifixion, the jeering mob, and the denial of a nation, a city, and even the Son's followers. Be careful how you use this phrase, but do use it. Revelations 12:11 says, "And they overcame Him because of the blood of the Lamb."